Hi, I'm Meg, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about the book After You by Jojo Moyes.
Show you incredible things, magic, madness.
A few quick facts. After You is the follow-up book to Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. Interesting fact as well is that Jojo Moyes did not only write Me Before You, but she also wrote the screenplay for the movie. Things you may not know. Jojo grew up in London. She worked as a journalist for 10 years before starting her full-time writing career in 2002. This was after she published her first novel, Sheltering Rain. She has now published 12 books. The book is called After You by Jojo Moyes. I read this book in March 2017 and I actually listened to it in audio format on Audible. It cost me 1 credit with my membership. What I loved how Louisa's mom came out of her shell. She was fantastic in this book. What I hated? I found this book to be rather slow-paced with not much happening. My favorite part is when they release the balloons at the end. My first impression. I had high expectations for this book. I really did, because Me Before You was fantastic. I have to admit though, the book blurb didn't really interest me as much as I think it should have. And the cover wasn't great either. This book is one that I read basically because it was the follow-up to a really good book. I thought it would take me longer to get into the book, but I was hooked from the start. And I loved it from the start. But later, towards the middle, I started to lose interest and only found myself really getting interested again towards the end. My favorite quote: "You don't have to let that one thing be the thing that defines you." Themes that I found throughout this book were loss and drawing away from society. Which character did I like most? Louisa. I still liked her, she's awesome. What 3 words would I use to describe this book? Slow, grief, and forgiveness. What didn't I like? The ending was sweet, but it was nothing great. I liked the balloons, but I didn't like that there was no big action taken throughout the book. I think I was disappointed only because I had such high expectations, which I think is really, really unfair to Jojo Moyes because it's not a bad book. I was just expecting so much more. What type of reader would be interested in this book? Definitely young adults. If you read Me Before You, I would suggest reading this because it is a follow-up on the story and it's quite nice to see what happens to Louisa after. My biggest takeaway from the book, to me it was interesting to see how Louisa changed and how she dealt with the loss of Will. I also feel that everyone copes with their struggles in different ways and that's okay. This book also lets you know that that's okay, and that was pretty cool.
Nice to meet.
Last thoughts? I really wanted to adore this book. I wanted to sit down and read it in one sitting, and I didn't. I think that's what was the most disappointing thing for me. I didn't even want to read it in one sitting after I started. I love Jojo Moyes. So being this disappointed by the book absolutely broke my heart, and I don't want to give her any bad reviews because she's a fantastic writer. So my rating, I can't really give it a thumbs down because it wasn't a bad book. I think my expectations were just so high, but I wouldn't really give it a thumbs up. So I'd kind of like, I don't know, I'd put it in the middle there. I guess it would still get a thumbs up. The story was good, the characters were really interesting. Yeah, let's give it a thumbs up. Rating? At first I gave this a 5 out of 10, but I have changed my mind and I'm giving it a disappointing 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching this review of After You by Jojo Moyes. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know if you've read the book and what you thought. I'd love to hear your opinion as well. Remember, I'm only one person with my own opinion. We're all entitled to ours. I love doing reviews for you guys. If you'd like to watch any of the other reviews I've done, I will leave a link down below and I'll see you next time.